Welcome to Tea Sip Wednesday, Coffee Sip Wednesday. So basically, I'm going to talk about why. I'm going to talk about my conspiracy theories of the government. One, I feel like that the government's run by AI because the out of touch assholes in the committee chair in the White House or whatnot, they're out of touch. So what are they going to do? They're run by lizard people who don't understand weed. So that's why they want it banned because they don't understand. And basically the government's run by AI. So Donald Trump's not real. He's an AI bot. He's an AI designed to say what the people want to say. So the reason why Donald Trump is saying "do it great for America" and stuff like that because he's an AI machine running you know the states. Um, so basically, long story short, is THCA is not getting banned, but that could change. Yeah. So to be honest, it's for best because I'm sick of being hungry. I'm sick of feeling hungry. So whatever. The government's run by lizard people who don't understand shit. So that's why. So that's why they use humans as test subjects on most laws. So all the laws created, the Online Safety Act is getting shat on in the USA, and it was made by AI because to protect the children is not about the children. It's not about the children. It's about getting your personal information. So they want it in a way where it make you look dumb. So you don't blindly follow the news and the law because like the new laws are just gonna piss you off. So I'm not a conservative. I'm not a conservative. I'm a hardcore Democrat, left-winged butt. But my parents, they are right-winged, like conservative. And basically, we don't click on a lot of political views because I got so many political views they don't agree with. So I support the legalization of weed because I feel like everyone should have the right to get high. Right? Like people should have the right to get high. And they're trying to revoke that freedom, but Donald Trump's trying to. Trump is going to be legalizing it or somewhat. He's not going to legalize it in Texas, but he wants. So as soon as weed gets regulated, weed should be regulated to people who are over 21 and older. So basically, long story short, is Donald Trump will probably legalize weed because if he legalizes the actual plant to smoke, I'm gonna suck his dick for the rest of his term because if Donald Trump, I don't agree with Donald Trump banning LGBT in schools, banning trans people from sports, and basically suppressing the gay. But in my opinion, if you feel gay or homosexual or bisexual or whatever the fuck you are these days, do it, man. I support you. But the thing that the conservatives I live with or live around with, for that matter, in my life, they think there's only two genders, and there's sorry to break it to you, to all the old-fashioned people who watch my content. Sorry to break it to you, but there's 6 genders: male, female, trans, her, and whatever. There's multiple genders. So, I mean, I identify as an empty taco shell who gets eaten stale every single Taco Tuesday. So, whatever, right? So the fact is, my opinion on the government being run right now is Donald Trump. If he legalizes weed and home grows, then I'm going to support him. I will support him more. So I don't agree with Trump. The things I don't agree with Trump with, banning the LGBT from schools, that. Like, you should not be suppressing the gay from the schools. Yes, they do not belong in schools, but they should be able to be allowed in schools, so they should be allowed, the homosexual, the LGBT stuff, it should be allowed in schools, but not taught. There should be a boundary saying you're not allowed to teach this to the children. You're allowed just to, have it, So now if I decide to go to college one day and become a teacher, and I have a rainbow, they're gonna associate that with gay, and they're gonna like fucking fire me for it. Well, yeah, and also putting Christianity in schools and pushing it on the high schoolers and any or you know. So let's say I have a child with my. Let's say I have a future husband and we adopted a child, and they are and they don't want to go to school because religion is being pushed on them. Well, if my child feels like they think religion is being pushed on them from the agenda of the schools, I will pull them out of school and I will quit. I will either quit a job I currently have, if whatever I have in the time in the future. I rather quit my job to help my child succeed in life, because I'm gonna homeschool if Christianity is being really pushed. By the time I get the money, if I get a partner and we move in together, and we decide to adopt a child, and the Christianity and religion is being pushed on them, I'm gonna pull them out of schools, because I'm not religious by any means. I don't hate on religion. Religion to me, like, if you're religious, deeply religious, follow the Bible or whatever you believe in, I support you. I don't hate you. But the types of people I don't like in my life is whether they push Christianity on me. Like, the most annoying thing to be said to me is believe in Jesus Christ, believe in God, read the Bible. Don't forget everything you do is a sin, or else don't follow the Bible. So basically, the hardcore Christians out there, I don't hate you for it. I don't hate my parents for following the Bible. I don't hate any of the Christians in my life following the Bible. But sometimes the types of people that makes me hate religion is those types of people. They will walk up to you. These types of people I sometimes encounter. They walk up to you and they try to convert you to Christianity. Would you like to be converted to Jesus Christ? And those types of people who push religion on you, they deserve to be in jail. Because, again, it should be against the law to push religion on people, but just tell them it should be against the law to push religion on people, but it should be still legal to practice their religion as long as there should be a law in place where people shouldn't try to convert you into religion. Because I'm not religious by any means, but those types of people who like to push shit on you and say why you should join the religion, they try to convince you otherwise. But I'm entitled to my beliefs. If I want to believe in Satan, I believe in Satan. I don't praise him, but I think he's real. I don't believe in God or Jesus. I just believe in Satan. That's my belief. I don't worship Satan because that's evil and whatever. So yeah, right to religion. So as long as a random ass stranger does not try to push it on me, I'm fine. Because God forbid that happens. I'm gonna just tease up here, and yeah.